Hi.
Hello.
I'm Jeff.
And I am Lexabyte.
I'm the man who was April.
We have a guest.
Yes.
It's the man who was April.
Yes, we
I
have.
say he became May, but
Well, August is much more much more impressive. But
I am not May. I passed the baton to May. May is someone else. I know who May is. I am not May.
okay. Well, in any case,
this is gonna be a great episode.
yes,
He made a literal baton.
yes. Apparently, that's what he told us. So
Yes.
this is Sunless Skies. So for those people who know what Fallen London is, they made a game. It's called Sunless Sea. Lexabyte has been playing it a lot.
An inordinate amount of time. I finally beat it.
He got an end game condition. Yes, it seems pretty great. And this is apparently not the sequel, but a similar game, which none of us have seen before. So this is going to be fun, maybe.
I played it for 2 or 3 hours when it was in alpha, I think.
Okay,
but
I lied.
I still don't really know it.
Someone here has played it.
Yes.
So Lexabyte, let's get started.
New game. Well, obviously we have to play with permadeath.
Yes, of course.
It's the only choice.
Yes. Default. The
Default seems
is
fun.
good. All right, are we all ready for this?
No.
Approximately.
All right, this is fine. I know what I'm doing.
In what?
Eleutheria.
What the hell is Eleutheria?
It is a region in the game. That's all I can tell you.
Some enemies will attack you if your headlight is on. Others will attack you.
If it's off, what? They're angered by my lack of light.
or they shy away from lightness and are perfectly home at darkness.
I like this.
Huh.
I mean, it's a good mechanic.
In Sunless Seas, you had a light. If your light was on, you consumed more fuel.
But you did not. Your crew's terror didn't increase as quickly.
Yes. There was also other advantages. If you shine your light on like an enemy, you will acquire your firing solution so that you can fire more accurately, quicker. If you have your light off, it is easier to you gain more terror, so your crew will eventually mutiny faster. But
Sorry, what? Your crew mutinies?
yes, this happened to me once. That's how I lost my 7th captain, I think. I went through a lot of captains. Sunless Seas was the kind of game where you could play for 8 hours, die, and then lose all of your progress. What were you gonna say?
I did not come up with a name for my character. I came up with a naming scheme suitable for N generations of characters up to about 17 or so.
Also, how long? This is taking quite some time.
That's fine. Just let it load. Don't worry. I'm also processing. I'm also raising the volume on another video. It takes a lot of time.
Why does that take time?
Yeah, you just it's a filter applied to the entire audio track.
That shouldn't take long. You just increase the amplitude of everything.
Regardless, it takes about an hour.
Frel.
I was doing names with numerological connections. I think I was up to Captain Roshar.
Huh.
Don't know.
The Stormlight Archive is set on a planet called Roshar, and its numerology is based around the number 10.
Okay.
What I was doing,
Here we go. Log of Her Majesty's Locomotive the Orphean, March 14th, 1905. Our expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orphean is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to the Reach, where I hope to make port at New Winchester. May God be with us.
For 1,000 deaths wait in the sky.
Holy shit. Final entry of Captain Amelia Charity Whitlock, DCM, written shortly before her death.
My naming convention for my captains was my first captain was Lilith, and then every other captain was Lilith, as the implication was that she was somehow immortal and coming back to life.
I mean, she is Lilith. What the? Okay.
Ooh. Cruise control?
Your train is just outside of the dock at the Blue Kingdom Transit Relay.
I am in a flying train. This is amazing.
This may come as a surprise, given that the previous 2 games in this setting were underground and in the Victorian era, not known for its space travel.
Yes! Yes, this was incredibly surprising.
Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Your locomotive is damaged and Captain Whitlock badly wounded. So, what happens if you press Q and E, since they were the dodge left and right buttons?
I don't want to collide with things.
Correct. As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the Orphean there safely?
This is chugging.
I've noticed, yeah.
It chugs. Alright, that's fine. Do I have a map?
Not yet.
Yes.
I think this is some kind of semi-tutorial.
Yeah, so it is.
So, scavenge, press R.
More fuel! More... Oh, that's what fuel is. Oh, I only have 2 fuel.
A wreck drifts here, less fortunate even than you. You should scavenge her...
Chug! Work!
Stop.
Alright. Alright, that's fine.
The wreck hangs in the sky, pocked with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits. Garments of waxed canvas lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. 2 of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence him. Now is not the time. Leap across to the wreck. The gap between the 2 engines isn't wide, but endless fathoms of heaven gape beneath. Oh, that's cool. You jump. Your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. Okay. The air of the heavens is thin. The air? Torn by unpredictable... What?
All the space air.
What? Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the 2 engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside.
You were right. There are less things to disapprove of in this game than in Super Mario Sunshine.
Okay. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles with wind. Also, if someone else wants to do narration, they can.
I thought I'd take some characters when there's dialogue.
Okay, cool. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow, paneled passages. You make your way toward the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. A bulkhead has been mangled inward by a well-aimed barrage. So we've clear the obstruction away, or lead your party on a more precarious path.
Depending on
I see.
iron and veils, respectively.
Do we know? 75 cents, and they're probably both 75.
I
Yeah.
feel like it should just display it instead of having to mouse over it.
That would be nice.
Like, in Sunless Seas, it just told you.
Now, a comment on the air and space bit.
So pick one, Alex.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
In Sunless Seas, it was pretty clear that what we'd think of as natural law doesn't quite apply underneath. Seemingly, this is true in space as well in this setting.
Huh.
Notably, it does on the surface of the Earth, so something interesting's going on there.
I see. Make sure to project into the mic because this thing doesn't really pick up.
I will try to remember that.
I think we'll be okay.
We'll probably be fine.
We'll just raise the volume as per usual. So, Lexabyte.
So, Veils has never failed me yet, except for all the times that it has failed me. But Veils was essential for smuggling sunlight in the other game.
Veils is the skill of deceiving and evading.
Okay. So, go back out through the Ozymandias hull, climb past the blockage, and enter through a window on the far side, and do so carefully.
Which one?
A memory. The rest of the boarding party follows you without enthusiasm. Oh, jeez. You recall the first time you climbed outside an engine, helping the captain fix a leak in an exterior pipe. The wind had shrieked, buffeting you. You asked the captain what would happen if you slipped.
You fall.
She answered tersely. But where to? She asked. She looked down and then back, then up, then back. The sky's depths spiraled all around you.
Away.
She said, and then you heard her fear. Wow.
Back in the present, you tumble back into the Ozymandias through a shattered window. Your party spill in after you, glad to be back inside.
Gosh, what a...
Well, this sucks. You have reached the Ozymandias' hold. A ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully somewhere amidst the detritus you can find parts to repair the Orphean and restock your supplies. Well, You don't have much choice.
Your companions work quickly. The Ozymandias' hull has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised its integrity. Oh dear. Renewed. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies, and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheon. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies.
Oh-ho!
Cries one of your party, prying the lid off a long crate. It holds a cannon and is still nestled in straw. Another crewman pulls a battered birdcage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds.
I do believe we may have a scout.
Oh, that's useful. So supplies and hull and continue, I guess. Gosh. The Ozymandias admits a long... That's not a word I know. Juddering creak. I mean, obvious in context, but your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment, a gun that could be mounted on your locomotive, and an educated bat.
What, does it have a degree or something?
I've
heard weirder.
You can claim both this and the cannon. Alright, that's fine.
You cannot.
No, it says
you can. Oh. So...
I want this bat.
What the... Is someone showing up?
Someone get that.
I'll get it. I'll be back. Don't go very far without me.
I will mount to Jerusalem.
The Cotteril and Hathersage Jerusalem fires single shells to a good range more or less accurately. You order 2 of your party to get it back to your vessel and fit it immediately. The Ozymandias groans again. The structure shudders spasmodically.
Okay.
So this is basic equipment, I think. A weapon and a scout.
Neat.
The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last.
Oh, good. Okay, so press on to the engine room, or
Yes.
you better hurry. The Ozymandias is beginning to tear apart. The wreck of the Ozymandias screeches as its metal buckles and tears. You press on through the shuddering corridor, searching frantically for the engine room. Send a smaller party ahead to retrieve fuel, or go yourself and conduct a hasty search.
So, shall I...
So what are your chances? 49% and I assume also 49%? It's up to you.
I shall not trouble the crew with this.
That makes sense. Ooh.
Oh, well.
The engine... Okay.
Go ahead.
The engine room is grey with spilled ash and littered with corpses. Little has survived the Ozymandias' ruin. You search fruitlessly for coal, but lingering too long. As the wreck is racked with final violent tremors, you race back to the Orpheon. With a dying groan, the Ozymandias splits in 2, sending shards of splintered plating spinning into the sky. Several of them bite into the Orpheon, mauling its hull. Stoking your engines, you steam away from the collapsing wreck. You're restocked at last, and rearmed.
Okay.
I think we may have to abbreviate the text as this goes on.
Yeah.
Fine as their prose is, there's quite a lot of it, and one can't read out loud as fast as one can read.
That's true. Especially Jeff.
Although certainly the whole thing for more significant bits of the plot.
Yes.
You have... Oh, look at that.
Uh...
That's the Blue Kingdom Transit Relay there.
Oh,
And that other icon, I think, is a dock. Yeah,
That's
station.
I'm going to go there.
Guess so.
So there's gravity. There's like down gravity, like
Is there?
I don't know, like. Oh.
So that educated bat is now the scout. You can send it out to look for nearby
Yeah.
docks.
I think that
phenomena,
was
whatever.
in Sunless.
Yeah.
Sunless. Okay.
Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she
Gosh.
coughs, coils of acrid smoke
That's
pour from
not
her
good at
lungs.
all.
What happened to her?
That is interesting. This person's injuries are interesting.
And I see a correspondence sigil in that icon there.
Is that what that is?
I believe so.
I haven't played Fallen London in so long. Okay, well...
There are several esoteric languages one studies in Fallen London. The final one is the correspondence. If you write too much of it on the same medium, it tends to catch fire. Scholars of the correspondence make a lot of use of lead plates to write on because they are not as flammable.
Okay,
Oh,
so
dear.
there's
This
nothing
is
the
not
doc-
its only unusual property.
There's nothing the doctor can do,
Approach the bedside.
I suppose.
Her mouth is... Wow. Whoa! Promise me one last service. Promise! Oh, boy. Oh, these are choices. It's up to you.
Why, damn it?
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well,
Not what I call an explanation.
no kidding.
You have an engine to command.
Well,
Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. It reminds me of the sigil-ridden navigator in Sunless Seas.
that guy's quest was just tragic.
That's the one where, like... Oh,
You do a bunch of things, and like the end of the quest is a single searing enigma.
He had a correspondence symbol written on his face. And
Right.
I think it was spreading.
Yes.
It was. Yes,
And-
like when you look at him, like when you mouse over him, the text says, "Did he get bigger?" Oh, that is.
That's
Hello.
an enemy.
Primary fire. Mouse click.
What's this?
Terror. Nightmares. Untroubled. It's going up.
Well, yeah, it always goes up.
So I have a short anecdote relating to the sigil-ridden navigator.
But
Oh,
this
I
is-
want to hear it. I love.
I mean, tangentially relating.
Careful. I think...
Did you just notice?
No, I think whatever that bar was is it fills up whenever you shoot.
Heat, I think.
Yes. So your gunfire...
Oh, I got him.
Yeah, you got him once.
Try to stay out of being directly in front of him, because his weapons are all forward-facing, I think.
I see.
Shoot at him.
Ah!
Remember, you have Q and E.
Q and E will also increase heat, though.
They're still better than getting hit.
Yep. I remember when I first played this, noticing that the Q and D side movement was faster than your normal movement, and I was just going to side scuttle everywhere like a crab, but they increase heat, so you can't
Nice.
beat that.
Go pick up things.
Okay, so this is significantly different than Fallen London.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I did a
All right.
I bumped into something and lowered my hull.
Oops. You approach the buckle, right? Okay. I should not. As much as people might want me to, I should not read everything out loud.
This.
So you can raid the remains.
Or strip it for repair. Nah. I want more things.
Oh wow, sovereigns.
I don't know what this is.
So the currency in
is a kind of money.
the others was echoes.
Yes.
They're not using echoes anymore, at least not where we are now.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So you should be heading for.
Okay. Notably, in Sunless Seas, you couldn't just shoot whenever you want. You can only shoot at enemies.
Okay. Wispy condensation trails across the sky. Ghosts of passing trains.
So how do I get on this thing? Do I have to like approach it from this
It
direction?
looks like a rail.
Either direction. Yeah.
It's really unclear how your train flies. Why is it a train? R. Perfectional. You did it! You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolvesy State. Man, their prose is really quite good.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Alright. So look at the doctor.
The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orpheon itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlock has just passed.
Ah, sorry to hear that. It's very sad, very sad.
He waits for what he considers to be an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas.
Even in the midst of tragedy, of the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority requires their answers from the first officer.
He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen.
It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc., etc. Shall we begin?
And I believe this is character creation.
That's what
Maybe
it sounds
they
like.
didn't open with.
I like it.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh god, I have to go through character creation. We don't have time for this.
So hit
This
random
is a-
captain.
This is a classic fail better games thing, I think. You start out anonymous, and then someone asks you who you are, and then it's character creation.
I like
Dark
it.
Souls 2 did that, but because of the way they did it, it failed badly.
Yours is not to reason why. Yours is but to do it or die. Nice.
That's a vote.
No,
Let's
I mean,
go
it wasn't a
soldier,
vote.
then.
It was just me reading the...
Yeah.
Also, what is the one all the way on the right?
Oh yeah, let's see them all, but I don't want to overthink it either.
Academic, a priest, a Zaylor. Wait.
I mean, that sounds like you.
I did in fact roam the Undersea.
That is true. I feel that as the man who was April, I ought to vote for revolutionary, but on the other hand,
why
playing
does-
characters unlike yourself is also fun.
I always had, I did write the Zong of the Z.
Let's go Zaylor then. You will begin with high iron, the skill of overcoming and confronting.
Punching things.
Man, I like this. So you smuggled, you explored, or you bought and you sold. Well,
I smuggled so much sunlight. I smuggled.
Smuggling sunlight was a really great decision in that game.
Yes.
what does winning mean to you? Oh.
Wealth, fame, the truth.
I mean, I know what you would pick. Yes, that's what I thought.
Let's face it, the truth is just the most interesting one here.
Yes. Okay, let's try not to overthink this.
Just hit random avatar.
No, wait. Okay, no hat.
Oh, that one's good. Oh, too late.
No, I don't know. I played as Lilith the last time. No hat. Oh, is that all the hair that's there?
I guess.
This
Yeah,
will have-
it's not like this is very prominent in the game.
I know, but okay, where's my face?
You like your monocle?
No, how do I get rid of it?
I think it's brow. Ooh.
Ooh, a silhouette.
Look,
I like this.
name.
I don't think you're Flanagan.
What term of address?
My lady, obviously.
I mean, it could be captain also. Specialist. Gosh, doctor.
Specialist Lilith, Dr. Lilith,
Professor Lilith, officer.
Lilith,
Archivist.
Principal. Oh, there are a lot of good ones. Secretary, intendant, nurse.
Comrade.
Many of these would be surprising for the captain of a ship. Captain tends to take precedence over a lot of titles.
Yeah,
But
now
it's
we're
just
back
up
at
to
captain
you.
again. Yeah, it is in fact up to you.
Captain Lilith.
Now,
Okay.
Citizen I wouldn't be too surprised by. I think in the Iron Republic or whatever it's been succeeded by, they probably don't believe in titles like captain.
Sure. All right, let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Awesome.
Starting stats: 25 will, 17. Okay, cool.
I punch things and I smuggle good.
I-
I'm not very perceptive. This seems very in character for Lilith. Okay, great.
If your HUD light can pass over or under an object, so can you.
I do remember this being confusing at times.
Okay.
What you could collide with and what you could just go under.
No, don't. Just close it. Yeah. This 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis train. What? Bound... What?
Bound for the Serene Mausoleum.
Now,
What?
you did pass through the realms of the dead or something. I wonder if it's the same place they sent her body to after she died from passing through
So
there.
am I.
Maybe.
All right. We should listen to the captain's relatives from whom she was mostly estranged.
Clearly wondering why you are here.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, you were the...
Captain Whitlock confirmed that possession of the Orphean was to pass to its first officer.
huh.
He peers at you with dry, grey eyes.
This includes a certain black box contained in the Orphean's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that at the time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London
Alright.
and deposit it there.
Yes.
You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation.
Oh dear.
And that's it. You're captain now. The Orphean is yours. You have been bequeathed a large box which once belonged to Captain Whitlock. You can investigate the black box at New Winchester. You could take it to London as requested, or you could sell it and be done. Interesting.
And we're now in New Winchester.
Why is it blinking and can we make it stop?
Good question. There are shops and there are stories, okay.
I guess the stories will make it stop? I don't know.
It stopped.
Oh, perfect. Explore the city, recruit the incautious driver, the fastidious inspector.
I like her.
Which?
The fastidious inspector.
That's
Okay.
all I need.
Yes.
Excuse me, Captain. A woman pushes through the crowd towards you. She is short and square-shouldered, in a neat black suit and polished shoes.
I like her also.
She shows you the case of her pocket watch. It is embossed with the crown and hourglass of London's...
Horological. It means having to do with clocks.
Okay, I now know a new word. The body responsible for ensuring time is consistent across the empire. I'm hoping to...
Can I take this
Yeah,
one?
go ahead.
I remember the character, kind of.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm hoping to book passage to Port Prosper.
She says, slipping the watch away.
I can, of course, pay.
That sounds promising.
Yes, pay sounds very promising.
Thank you. The locomotive I was on broke down following a boiler rupture. The chief engineer's fault, I suspect. A gentleman fonder of brandy than of diligence. Here, an initial sum to seal our bargain.
Prosper lies to the southeast of New Winchester.
Oh, crap. Sorry, I read the whole north, south, east, and west thing.
They picked 4 stars and named them north, south, east, and west, just so that they could use those words for directions.
I like
That-
it. I like
I
it.
wonder if directions have implications like they did in the previous one. Probably
find
not.
out.
I'm gonna recruit this guy.
Increase your iron by 6, your hearts by 2, and
Yes.
your affiliation establishment by 1.
Oh ho, what he's looking when he describing what he's looking for, he pointed to a crashed engine and said, like that, but without the screaming.
I
I like him. He gets to join us. Welcome aboard.
recently parted ways with the Windward Company. They explain. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad. They disagreed. Oh well, live and learn.
All right, neat. We got dudes.
Okay, incautious driver is they. I will try to remember that.
Explore the city.
Huh.
Ooh. God, what? How the
Frantic
fuck do
heart
they
of the reach.
write?
Huh?
Like, just the freaking stuff at the beginning. The smoky, clanging, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic.
Heart of the Reach.
Like, just freaking...
The game's writing is good. This game make word good.
We can't see it, but I gave Lex a bite a hug.
What's the antonym of self-demonstrating?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, that was what that was, I guess.
I'm going to learn about trading. Visiting the promise of days. Yes. We have to get through this.
Introduce yourself to the seasoned captain.
Yay! I'm barely reading the text.
No.
Look,
Libertine, polymath, and pioneer. Ooh, gosh.
Well, those are some titles. Is he just bragging?
I mean, it sounds like he's not.
The masked citizen, except he's wearing the tiny mask, which does nothing to cover your identity. Look at this.
Asks them how to make fortune through trade.
Oh wait, this is a tutorial.
Basically, yeah.
No! Why am I engaging? You know
There
what?
is a perhaps not at the bottom if you prefer.
Change the subject. There's also change the subject and bid them goodbye.
I think change the subject would be advice on other topics.
Yes, of course.
But that prospect is worth checking out.
Yes.
Trading opportunity. Go to the Bazaar area list on the left and accept the seeds to Magdalene's prospect. Go do that
Okay, I'll do that.
on the left.
Yep. Yes. The Bazaar?
I don't.
So there's still a bazaar, seemingly.
It's a different bazaar than the Bazaar of London.
Didn't have to be.
Yes. Also, what is the Bazaar of London?
Do the Magdalene. Oh,
What?
What is the Bazaar of London?
That would be a spoiler, probably.
This is true. Okay, fine.
I mean, finding it out is not easy and somewhat rewarding.
Host wants up to 3 sacks of verdant seeds and will pay 80 sovereigns each. Magdalene lies to the southeast. Where did we want to drop our the
Fuck it.
the
I'm taking
lady
it in.
Lady Inspector off?
Port Prosper.
Yeah, but it was also southeast or southeast?
Something east. I'm not sure.
Southeast.
Yeah,
If
okay.
it was east, then it was southeast.
Yeah, it was. I think it was southeast.
Up to 5 crates of nostalgic crockery.
I guess
Do
I
I-
could have just given you the common knowledge recap on the bazaar instead of being mysterious.
That's what I was asking for.
Shall I?
Yes.
In fallen London, the city of London was stolen or bought, perhaps, from the Queen by the masters of the bazaar who transported it underground. The bazaar in question is a strange structure in the middle of the city made of spires of shell with correspondence sigils written on them. What's in the deeper levels, nobody really knows at first, but they'll buy and sell nearly anything at the top, especially love stories.
Which is the only thing, as you've said, they have for some reason a tariff on exporting.
I think they do have other tariffs,
one
but
of
that
the
one's
only-
definitely emphasized.
One of the weirder ones.
They want love stories to stay in the city.
One of the
yeah.
notable ones, yes.
Now, the bazaar and the masters do not seem to be around anymore in Sunless Sky, but we haven't really found out what the story is there yet.
Oh, I see.
How much money have you got?
176?
Oh, that's
Yep.
not a ton.
It's an amount.
I don't think you want to buy stuff from here yet.
I guess not.
And you likely haven't much to sell.
Yeah, I would.
Stocking up on fuel and supplies is basically necessary, though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I only have 12 hold.
And yeah. I mean, you've got a passenger. She's free to transport, in a sense.
I suppose.
She
I
also
would-
has endless patience.
Yes.
I've wandered around quite a lot before finding Port
Your hold is
Prosper.
almost full. Look for opportunities to use or sell some of your cargo. Cool. Also, hull damage. You should probably repair your hull on maybe? I don't know.
I don't know how to. I'll see if I can.
Think it's
Engi-
a story. This would be buying a different
Engine.
locomotive.
Oh, that's so expensive.
It's not that expensive. You have like 1/10 of that.
Ship upgrades are always expensive.
Yeah.
The Moloch class? Really?
Look. Oh, an
Am I
Ernal-
am I
sorry.
defecting if I buy this?
Me. An infernal beast of brass and steam, furnished with indulgent luxury, with carpet thick enough to wait. No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
went
there-
less
Indul-
dark than I expected.
There's another callback actually. In Hell existed in the
Oh,
others.
yes.
It wasn't especially hellish.
I remember Hell. Hell was weird.
Yeah, so there was a train line from London to Hell and vice versa.
Yes.
And the London end was Moloch Street Station.
I see. Well, in any case, yeah, Hell was full of glamour and glitz and also pain. It was a little weird.
I never made it there, actually, I don't think.
I think I ended up having a romance with a demon for a while.
You can do that in London. There are a bunch of them visiting for whatever
Okay.
reason. 2 of whom are, yeah. At least 2.
Perhaps not gambling.
Perhaps not.
Let's check this out. Okay, we really need to get through this. Venderbright.
Venderbite. That was Tomb Colony, I think?
Yes, that was the tomb call.
tomb-
Oh, it's Venderbite, not Venderbright.
Yes. The two of you served under several captains before saving enough to seek captaincies of your own. You kept in touch, leaving messages for...
Oh, it's an ambition thing.
Yes. Perhaps you can find her there. Onwards.
So that'll be a different story in the same part.
Yes, I was too curious about the setting to like pick anything but the truth as my ambition.
Well, of course you picked the truth. You're you.
I must understand.
Even to your own demise. Onwards.
That which can be destroyed by the truth should be.
Absolutely.
Even if
Or
that...
so they say.
What if that happens to be humanity, though?
Those words are imbued with such truthiness.
I think most of those who say it believe that that does not include humanity.
Consider what to do with it. Try to remember what, when they acquired it. Examine the box. No. Consider what to do with it. Or up to you.
I have sailed from like I sailed to Venderbite a number of times to deliver bizarre colors of the Neathbow. Those were not easy to find, by the way. I had to kill.
They really weren't.
Like, okay, so the Neathbow is like the rainbow, but in underground there are colors. There are 7 colors that only occur there, and each
Some
one.
of
such
them
as
are bad.
Irigo, the color of forgetfulness.
Some of them are really bad.
You will literally forget things if you look at Irigo.
Do not look at Irigo. It's bad.
If
The followers of Saint Joshua, the patron saint of spies, cover their shrine in an Irigo curtain.
Valid.
Gant, the color that remains when all other colors have been eaten. Peliglin, moonish light on the underground sea, I think.
Yes.
And also the blood of monsters. Monster hunters drink the blood and their eyes turn that color. And so on.
These are all bad colors.
Yes, like I feel like this would have been a significantly easier quest had I known some of the lore of Fallen London. Like
Not easier, but perhaps more interesting.
Okay.
yes.
So
it was one hell of a
there
fetch
are no
quest.
carvings of.
My reward was a cool. I'm not saying.
Okay.
That would be a spoiler for Sunless Seas, which you should probably also play.
I really like the concept of the Neathbow, by the way.
I like
really
the
concept.
illustration that you find.
Okay. Consider what to do with it.
Yes. Well,
A specific address in London.
I want to crack it open.
No, you can't. Just bring it to somewhere in London.
Cracking it open seems likely to damage the contents.
I see.
Consult with an academic. You don't have the skills for it. Examine the box. Sell it as a curiosity. Find someone who could open it from among your crew.
I need to be, an uncanny specimen and affiliation with the academy, or academe.
I like
Academy.
I like your version better. So we're not in London right now, right?
New
Nope.
Winchester. I think it's a colony somewhere in space, basically.
What is the problem?
Detonate the box to lock with a modest explosion.
No.
Why
Carefully
detonate
pack-
it with a modest explosion when you could detonate it with an excessive explosion?
Because you want to avoid damaging the box. What's in the box? All right.
I know the answer. I just felt obligated to say that.
Yes, this is correct. Oh, villainy. I can. Wait, I have one.
Yes.
I think
Why?
I have one of all affiliations to start, probably.
Yes. Scroll
One
up.
second. One second.
Just to see what the game is like, I
No.
would favor
No,
heading
he doesn't
out
have
for
any
another
of-
port
he doesn't have any-
soonish.
Let's. Yeah.
Oh, because you were a smuggler, of course.
Alex,
Makes sense.
Right, I was a smuggler.
We should keep going.
Okay. Right. Let's
There's, I think, not a whole lot you can do in London
Hire
yet.
on crew or repair your locomotive.
You're
if
fully crewed, aren't you?
I have 8 out of 10, but I
That's
really
good
don't want
enough.
more.
And you're kind of short on money.
Repair 10 hull for 30 sovereigns.
Or fully repair.
3 per point.
It's the same efficiency.
Oh. Then why have both?
Because sometimes
Oh,
you
I
don't
see.
want to fully repair your hull.
That's fine.
Cool. That should probably do it for you.
That's good.
All right. Let's get a move on.
Okay, yeah. Let me. What is this? What does this do?
It puts him in the seat.
Oh.
The chief engineer is now an incautious driver. I'm sure this will turn out well.
Mm-hmm. Let's.
I believe in us.
Let's get a move on. Let's go.
Yes, let's leave this place.
Because we are actually coming up on about 40 minutes in.
No, we'll do a little bit.
Possibly a little more.
Oh yeah, let's do a little bit more.
No, I mean possibly a little bit.
And away we go.
So
we want to go east, right? Is there a spot where we can see our quests?
Yeah, that has to be right.
People?
Journal. It'll be journal.
Yeah. So fastidious inspector. Southeast, and then trading opportunity.
What is the place that you want to go to? Port Prosper. Okay, and this is
East and southeast.
Yeah, what are the
respectively?
Names? Port Prosper and Port Avalon.
Avon.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so basically go southeast, and then go like southeast, and then go east, and then everything will be fine.
All right, this is good.
What?
Oh, you know
what is experience?
Is that?
Believe you can improve your skills, and you get it from seeing landmarks you haven't seen before.
Are they like fragments?
Is that a?
Yeah, it's just like fragments, I think.
Oh my god! Why did I do that?
Pretty sure it's not hostile.
It might be now.
Did you shoot it?
I shot around it.
Well, it doesn't look to have been provoked.
Yes. It looks like you're fine. Please don't shoot it.
I'm not used to like just clicking and having it shoot.
They've added a lot more neutrals, which I think makes the whole thing feel more lively.
There were neutrals in Sunless Sea, but why do they disappear? Like they would disappear.
The edge of the wilderness, surveilled by the vigilant watchtowers of New Winchester.
This is good. I
the
like
incautious
this.
driver. Is that no? It's a slightly different one from. Ooh, Doc. What's this place?
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Homestead. Gosh, settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade.
All right.
Must be an interesting life living on a floating bit of whatever that is in the middle of space.
How does this place work?
This is amazing, by the way. Okay, so I have what? 5 fuel and 3. Well, okay, it's more
Try
like.
not to crash into the rocks.
Yes.
Also, can you use your bat at some point, maybe?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Crap! I forgot the button.
Z possibly, or F.
There's.
You know it's. Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
I saw it go out. Which button was that?
F.
F.
Okay, can you look
Cool.
at your map?
So the scout found something over there.
Scroll up. I want to see how far away.
Oh, okay. Once.
Oh, well, go there anyways. Worst case, you'll be fine.
And I'm pretty sure the scout won't report more than one thing. So like once you've checked that out, you could send it out again and maybe find something else.
Yeah, it's. This mechanic was in Sunless Seas, but I just forgot to use it.
We know some things from that that apply to here, and then others don't. I guess piloting a Skytrain is a lot like piloting a ship, but not exactly the same.
Well, I mean, yes. What's going on? What are you doing?
No, I was just checking out the.
Memorial to the unknown rat. One by one, your crew removes your hats. Gosh.
Rats are a whole thing in this setting.
Oh dear.
There are sapient Rattus faber. Also, rats on a string were a low-level commodity item in Fallen.
I remember.
And then there was that
pull up
one
your map
guy,
again, Alex.
the rat-sending guy. Well, that's a whole story.
Okay, so you found it. So send out the bat again, maybe?
Yes. Yeah, the whole rat thing was weird. You remember Pigmote Island?
Yes, I remember
A
Pigment
report from your scout. It's found something.
Oh, oops.
Well, it's...
Just hit the map, I guess.
Okay, head for
That's
there.
not far.
Yeah. I mean, if we keep saying, "Oh, that's not far," we might get like seriously off track.
Well, I mean, the point is to attempt to find. Whoa, what?
The fastidious inspector.
Captain.
Oh, oops.
Good day. I noticed your ship's clock had stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it?
Yes, definitely, yes.
You prefer things to be right more than twice a day.
She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back of the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley table. Obscure horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place.
I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament.
Okay, you were right. She's great. I like her a lot. I like her a lot.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
This is all conversation, but it will tell you a bit about how this world works.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the last one...
Well, I did pick truth as my ambition.
It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner.
I'm sorry, the what? Sorry, I read to the end.
How is an empire to function if it can't agree on what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade has seen to that.
Okay.
Awesome.
What the fuck? Okay. News of London.
Albion.
London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours, hoping to receive endowments of years. Meanwhile, hard-working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should.
Was there a touch of archness there?
Archness.
All is normal. I miss her, though. There's no city like London in all the skies. And Albion is very different from the Reach. Much more civilized.
London was messed up. I could just go to the store and just like buy souls. Like a box filled with souls.
The whole place was weird. Also,
Yes, but I could buy a box full of souls and the world... Red honey was a thing that existed in the world.
So,
I don't know what that is, and you've told me I don't want to know what that is.
on a different topic, I will note, it seems like the Empress is ruling. There was a queen in fallen London, but she was very much not in charge.
No, she was not. All right.
Well, so it's like the present day queen.
No, I
I
mean,
mean-
yes, in that Fallen London, yes.
Okay. The Queen of England runs England the way your cat rules
Yeah,
you.
I mean,
Like,
no.
The cat-
Your cat rules you much more than the queen does.
Yes.
okay, no. I mean,
So
yes,
in-
but still, like, if you lock the
hell?
door, the cat is not going to like get its food.
What the
So
fuck?
we've asked the fastidious inspector about the Reach, that's the region we're in now.
Yes.
It has an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion and the steady light of the clockwork sun.
What?
These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet, but critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours, and enough vegetation grows on them to feed the whole of London, even if some of it is dubious shape.
What the hell is this hours trade?
Yes, I'm incredibly. I want to know.
Oh, hours have more uses than that. We use them to increase the efficiency of work worlds, to speed journeys to distant regions, to resolve overcrowding in prisons.
What?
It does make my life more difficult, when time knots and stretches like wool on the loom. More difficult, but more vital. Her Majesty seized a great trove of them when she assumed the throne of ours, and now even more have been found in the Reach. Miners dig them from the ground. I hope someday to retire with a modest pension of years myself, to prolong the better part of my retirement.
What? How?
Okay. What happened? So hours are just like a physical, tangible thing.
So it seems, and yet they also function as time.
Okay, so if you take away hours from a person, will that kill the person?
There has not yet been a mention of taking them from a person. They seem to mine them and give them to people. But, you know, the setting being what it is, I'm sure there's some horrific way to do
Yes.
that.
So you've done all of Discuss the Reach. You could ask about the Winchester War, or you could, yeah. Okay.
There are those who feel that London is a long way away, and that they'd do a better job of governing themselves. frontier attracts independent spirits. We call them tacketies for the hobnail boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The Windward Company earnestly represents Her Majesty's interests in the region, sometimes very earnestly indeed. The tacketies call London's loyalists stovepipes, for our hats, I suppose.
They're good hats.
And
And you, Captain? Where do your sympathies lie?
scroll down.
Oh, yeah.
I believe this is going to be an ongoing conflict, more or less throughout the whole game.
Yes.
And we saw a tackety scout earlier.
Yeah.
And we killed them.
No, you didn't.
No.
Oh.
No, those were something else.
Who did I kill? Just some random pirate?
Something marauder.
The tutorial bandit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that poor tutorial bandit. I feel...
A tutorial bandit robs people on the road and demands all their tutorials.
Well, they got what's coming to them. The tutorial came back and bit them. You fight the tutorial fights you. All right, pick one.
I sort of existed in London. I didn't feel any loyalty towards it.
So
like the
Weren't you
Admiral.
backing the Dawn Machine?
Okay,
Actually, I think the Dawn Machine might be the Clockwork Sun that she mentioned a minute ago, though.
That's
Wait,
weird.
she's allied with the Dawn Machine? That's terrible. The Dawn Machine was so... The Dawn Machine was just this terrible nebulous force that just threatened to swallow the world in sunlight. You would go to the surface, and you, as a Londoner, would just be cooked by the sun. I feel no loyalty.
In Fallen London, so the rules are different underground. Supernatural things happen.
That's a line.
And, for example, people are basically immortal underneath in Fallen London.
Yes.
If you go back to the surface, as soon as sunlight touches you, you stop being immortal. This does not tend to work out well. It seems like the rules in the distant skies here are much more like those of the Neath than of the surface.
But how? But why?
Well, it has been mentioned that there is not a lot of sunlight here.
What the? Why does sunlight do any of this?
I won't tell you that.
Good. Okay.
Wait, you know what it does in this game? Like, because of the... Is it stuff in the...
I know why it matters.
Anyways, so
Kind of.
what
read
are
this.
yeah?
What a remarkable indulgence.
Yeah, she remarks with a raised eyebrow. All right.
So that was in
Compli-
response to your not having an allegiance, right?
Yeah.
Compliment her skills.
Yes. We might as well...
Thank you.
It's rather
Aw.
hard to tell. Aw, I like her. I like her a lot. She's
Aw.
very good.
Okay.
Bid her a Kagi. Man, how did I never read the title at the top?
And to you,
Akagi-
Captain. I think I shall make a cup of tea.
God, she's very good.
Okay.
So
I
pull-
would
pull
really
your
like
map
a
up
cup
again?
of tea right now, actually, but
We can make. We're almost done. I think we can make you one after. Press tab. Pull up.
Oh, yeah, tab.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, I feel like we should complete something.
I don't know if you're gonna manage it, but by all means.
We can go a little longer.
Lipkins Field. Ooh,
That
a wreck.
looks like
Wreck. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
another scarred casualty of the interminable Winchester War.
Scavenge. Woohoo!
Frost has locked the doors, but you can pry them open. Your hull's in pretty good shape, right?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Damn it. Well, it was...
What?
So you pried the doors open, but a sudden gust of wind rocks both the vessels, and the young man straining at the pry bar slips. He cries out, his hand mangled on a torn edge of metal. He's likely to lose his fingers.
Oh, but we still actually get it open.
Yeah, many failures get you the thing, but cost.
Salon stewed gossip.
Didn't I need this for, like...
A sheaf of letters rife
For
with
something.
scandalous gossip.
The icon looks familiar. All right.
hello? What? Sneaky?
That's a marauder right there.
Yes, that's who we fought before.
And you are at very close range, huh?
Yeah, try not to like.
Yeah, it's like dogfighting, except you turn slower and move slower, but the principle is still get them in front of you, don't get in front of them.
You want to hit their sides.
Yes, yes. Did they fuck up?
Yes.
Oh,
It must
but,
be on its last legs, right? I mean, the Marauders shouldn't be too tough.
There we go.
all right. I
That
got
I
it.
mean,
went-
that glimmer, I think, can be looted.
That went less well than it should have.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you'll
fine.
have to get the hang of it, I suppose.
To the victor, the spoils.
All right.
The only survivor is the captain. Chalk eyes stare back from every wall. When he ran out of chalk, he began scraping them in with his fingernails.
Jesus Christ!
Gee.
Seen this before, Sky Captain. Captain, says the crew member, grasping your arm. Sky madness. Magdalenes can treat it if you can be bothered to take the poor sword. I don't know where that accent came from. It was weird.
Yeah, so terror's always been a mechanic in these,
Fuck it.
I
More
guess his
quests.
terror maxed out, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
There
of
was
which,
this old idea before space travel. I think there was this old idea that's looking at space would drive you mad. I think I remember hearing about this from
Space madness.
the era when like nobody had gone into space, but they had seriously considered it. For some reason, people really thought this might be a thing.
This, I don't know, like, cabin fever is a thing.
Yeah, it's not quite the same idea though. I think it's about looking at the sky, you know?
Magdalene's,
Magdalene's.
the southeast of New Winchester.
Well, you're heading
I
southeast.
think that's where we're supposed to be going.
The inspector wants Port Prosper.
Oh,
the,
yes. Something was...
trade mission was Port Avon
Well,
and something.
Now you should strip the... Oh, so you could either loot the hold or strip the engine for material.
I want more stuff.
Your hold is a bit battered, mind, but okay,
Yeah.
got some money there.
All right.
Money is good.
Now...
We like money.
Oh, you're low on... That's not that low on supplies, guys.
I don't know. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
I
low
think-
enough.
Map?
Oh.
I mean, we are still getting those like notifications because it's early game and it's telling you how stuff works. So
Ooh.
better to let people know they have to think about that earlier.
Yeah. Like, I really should upgrade my train. Guys, train.
You can't afford that yet, though.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to, like, make tons of money. Is that a bad
That's
guy?
a neutral.
Okay,
It's
good.
an enduring dreadnought, but a building of weathered bricks, bequeathed to the... Ooh.
Huh. Investigate that. I think you don't have a saying, so you can't do it.
Oh. Oh, I can't do this.
Would you
Oops.
stop crashing?
Oops. Look, the controls are different, okay? Can I communicate with, like, neutral vessels?
Don't think so.
Alright.
So, okay. Was that the thing?
Uh,
Pull up the map? Yeah,
yeah.
it was the thing.
Yeah, a lot of the things you find are like that. Scout found something else, though.
Ooh, ooh.
That
That is a port.
All right, let's get to the port and do some things at the port.
Alright. I do like that I can set cruising. I don't have to hold up.
Yeah, that's
Actually-
real nice.
Actually, that was just a thing in Fallen London. You could set the speed. And then you would just
You're
go
clu-
at that...
This close to the Isambard line, time is devious.
What
That
the
hints at
hell is
something.
this game?
Time is a good theme.
And this is Port Prosper.
Where?
So, do I level up?
You can improve, like, hearts, iron, whatever.
By spending experience?
I think you might even add, like, new things to your background, but maybe I'm misremembering, or it's from the other game. So coming into port reduces terror? Only makes sense.
Well, yeah.
Well, some ports ought to increase it, I mean, but...
if you dock in the Iron Republic, for example.
Oh, we can deliver the fastidious inspector.
That was surprisingly easy.
I mean, we just went there.
Queen's Cross Station at Port Prosper.
Wait, Queen's Cross Station?
That's where you are.
Oh,
As opposed... Wait, is there like 9 3/4?
I mean, maybe?
so do you want to check and do any conversation with her before?
Let's not extend this more than it has to.
I don't think there was much more.
Oh,
Thank you, Captain. Here's the balance of our agreement, and as promised, a requisition order for fuel and supplies.
excellent.
Given the apparent state of construction, I'd recommend you visit the worksite. There may be an opportunity there. And thank you for the pleasant conversation, Captain. The sky can be a lonely place. You enlivened it. I've included a small additional sum in your remuneration as a token of my gratitude.
You got 150 sovereigns for that.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Real good.
Yeah, this is about the same amount that you would get for like the very first like quests in
It's
like
still
Sunless
a
Sea.
lot for you. Also, you were asking about upgrading with experience, my friend.
Oh, so I did.
Also, I really like the fastidious inspector.
Oh.
I hope she shows up again in some context.
Oh gosh, the fucking prince. Okay, but there's
I plan to call it the Albert Clock in memory of the departed prince consort. But there's a way to go yet. The roof isn't finished, and the clock neither ticks nor bongs. The prince consort was ambiguously badly ill in fallen London,
yes.
and I think it may have been indicated that the price that the masters paid for the city was saving his life. But there's clearly still something very wrong with him. I guess whatever it was caught up with him.
Also, I would like to point out that your hold is 13 out of 12.
I'll sell something.
How does that work?
Unclear.
Oh, I think you're just forced to jettison if you leave the port that way.
Bronzewood, the foreman uses one consignment. They sell it at Traders' Woods and pole armors in plenty, I hear, and a gourd of chorister nectar, too. A bunch of work-shy ingrates need constant shouting at, and my voice has given up the ghost. Some nectar should have had me bellowing again like a champion. Carillions are best bet there, or Titania, the flower town. We'll pay, like... If you can purchase the necessary goods and return them to Port Prosper, you'll make a tidy profit. Be warned, the materials aren't cheap, and they'll occupy space in their hold.
Yes, like I have space in my hold for this bullshit.
So making a profit on trading in this one is less about noting the prices in different places and more about finding opportunities like this where somebody specific wants something specific.
Cool.
Although you can do both.
I feel like I should buy both of these games.
It's a good game.
But presumably this guy will pay well above market rate for those things.
They're not going to be a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Alright, hit continue.
Sound like interesting places, too.
You know, this guy reminds me of like a guy I worked under. He lost his voice, and just based on like his personality, it seemed like he lost his voice yelling at people.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Wait, where'd he want?
It's in our
You
things.
just read that.
Yeah, I know, but like Traders' Woods and polearms and plenty.
I think I think I remember something about Palmyra and Plenty, but I'm not sure what even.
Okay.
Yes.
Write a port report.
Yes, this is always good money. Good, easy money.
The factories continue to belch out smoke while over the bridge hopeful crowds gather outside the Admiral Nelson.
Lovers can be seen strolling arm in arm along the promenade at a respectable distance from their chaperones.
Yeah, I was just gonna go for an excerpt.
Oh, that's valid. Okay, cool.
Because this is just description of what the port is like.
Okay. Ooh, a parade.
I mean, it's a shame to not read everything because really their prose is so very good.
This is going on YouTube, and I will remind people that the pause function exists.
Yes.
This is true.
Pro-
I have
po-
been assuming that many people will just not read all the text on the screen in a video.
People.
Yes, but well, I mean,
Of
then
course they will.
no, then this gives
I
people.
do compulsively, but I think I've been given weird looks for that at some point.
Yes, I know. I realize this warning should have come at the beginning, but yes, you can do that.
I'm going to.
There's gaudy banners over the rooftops, posters displaying dragons in varying degrees of vivisection. I wonder what's up with that.
Oh,
A painted dragon pursued by knights is chased through the crowds to a chorus of "Ho, the riding!"
So you can mingle with the rich people, the poor people, or fraternize with everyone.
Everyone. What are rigid social structures anyway? You are tolerated by the prosperous West Enders and tolerated by the impoverished East Enders. All right. The Admiral Nelson has invested in
At the
iron
end
doors.
of the day, you've learned many names and faces, even acquired a few calling cards. Nice.
Excellent.
There's some strife here. I noticed it mentioned that they invested in iron doors.
Yes, I noticed that. You
Wait.
can go to the theater.
Dun, dun, dun,
And on
dun.
good days, both.
Okay.
Wait, why is that so hard?
Enjoy yourself versus retain your dignity.
What are the two? 36% chance or...
It's hearts. I imagine they're equally... Yeah, they're equal difficulty. Hearts is about people skills inspiring your crew.
Well, you can do them if you want. 36% is
your
quite doable.
Your background did not increase that.
Yeah.
You know,
Wasn't your first character named Lilith really charismatic? Oh well.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like it, did it?
I'll grant you that. Anyway, which do you want to do? I'm not big on dignity.
Yeah, fuck dignity. I'm going to enjoy myself.
And I think you're even less big on dignity.
I failed to enjoy myself. Oh.
I think... So failure doesn't mean you didn't do it in every case. Often it means you did it, but it had some downside that
Yes, you lost some
might have
westward
otherwise been
reputation.
averted.
Huh.
There's an incognito princess.
So, Alex, we are now at more than an hour, I believe.
How far over an hour?
Like 5 minutes.
I'm interested in the clock tower just because I think the fastidious inspector might be
I think
there.
we did that.
Like,
we did that already.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, the horse farm, of course.
I really should sell like enough cargo that I can. Okay, hold on.
So, you should also upgrade yourself.
Oh yeah, level up. Yeah, it is adding facets of the character.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Oh,
are you
so this-
scarred? Did you have a spell in prison?
Oh God, that's
An
so
interlude
cool.
in red and gold. I vote for that, by the way. Red and gold, I think, is the decor of the Royal Bethlehem Hotel.
Sorry, what is
where you go
what are
when the
little...
nightmares become too much.
So this upgrades your iron and either one or the other of those. This upgrades your... God, this game is good. This game is good.
I have enough irons.
So
oh, I have hearts? Okay, cool. Fuck it. An interlude in red and gold.
you lost your mind once they put you in a splendid hotel managed by a cheery gentleman
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
who would determine when you could leave, how colorful the other guests were, and how red the curtains, how gold the fittings, how secure the locks. Eventually, you were allowed to leave, but was your recovery genuine?
I told you this was the best choice.
You were absolutely correct. This was the best choice.
Man, I didn't even get a chance to
The
read
Royal
that.
Bethlehem
Click
is
on
an
that.
interesting place.
Oh no, you said what they had to, and yes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Oh God, this game. This is seriously how you upgrade in this game. You pick your past.
That's a great way to.
I like
that's a great
this a
grade.
lot.
That's neat. That's neat.
I wonder what other facets there are.
I mean, I'll probably be
I
playing.
think those match to the menaces, actually, like Scarred from Wounds. There was a Scandal one. There was a Madness one.
Huh. Lilith's patron was Cthulhu. I remember the first time I played a tabletop RPG.
So, context, if this hasn't come up.
Oh.
Your first... the original Lilith was your D&D character, and the captains have been named after her.
My every other captain has been named
hold
after
on,
her.
Hold on. I am a humble first officer looking for, what's the word? When commoners do things for coins? She asked. Work! That's it! She beams at you, delighted as innocent as a Gatling gun. She steps
What a turn
aboard.
of
A
phrase.
commoner calmly takes... As she steps aboard, a commoner calmly takes a spoon from his pocket and scoops out his eye. What?
What?
What? What? After such radiance, all else is... What the fuck?
What just happened?
Okay.
What just happened?
I don't understand. Okay. Hold on. We can.
I mean, I thought she was either, like, incredibly posh and didn't understand things at all, or more likely was just acting the role, but no, something bizarre.
Well, so she is in fact acting the role. Like, as innocent as a Gatling gun is.
Like, yes, but that is not...
As she steps aboard, a commoner calmly takes a spoon from his pocket and scoops out his eyes. After such radiance, all else is tawdry, he says between the screams.
It seems she has already forgotten about her signing on money.
You didn't pay her. She just got on board. This is amazing. You should. You need to go talk to her. You need to go.
Increases affiliation boheme. 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 So
Okay.
not like aristocracy or something?
So definitely equip her.
The tiara-wearing force of nature
Is definitely
not
not
a princess.
Definitely
not.
Go to people. Talk to her. I want. No, that's profile. Office. Oh wait, no. Is there a way to talk to these people?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
From the tiara-crested brow downwards, there's nothing about the incognito princess that is not incandescent. She is like the sun, and about as dangerous to anything in the vicinity. Wherever the princess goes, she looks around with a surplus of curiosity and a complete lack of care.
She's great, and I love her.
This is gonna.
While she seems incapable of discerning between the two, the incognito princess seems intrigued by any mention of daring-do and abyssal horror.
Well,
You have half of that.
You could try to prove yourself a fit confidant.
No, you
but-
can't yet. You don't. You need a sky
so
story.
What you need a sky story. Interesting.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Honestly,
do it.
that one just doesn't seem very interesting either. Gambling, I mean, doesn't.
but what the fuck is wrong with? You know what? Shop.
I don't think you can just buy sky stories.
I know you can't. No,
Not
it's
in
like-
most places. You can buy a barrel of unseasoned hours
You've got-
at the Emporium here, though.
Its contents sigh like the tide.
Ah,
Oh man,
this.
this game is very good. Okay, I wouldn't do that, Alex. You're full up.
No, I wanted
You're
to.
overfull.
I wanted to sell.
Can
I
you
thought.
sell? What are you carrying?
This is all I'm carrying: fuel and supplies.
Are you? Are you sure? Click on your hold.
You have
Oh,
8 and 5. Yeah, that's 13.
Oh, I guess that's it. Okay.
The fastidious inspector gave you a requisition order for them, which I think just put some in your hold and it went over capacity.
Yes.
that's
Yes.
what
Yes.
happened.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I didn't get that at the time.
Yep. She just gave us a fuck. Yeah. It said have 6 spaces open in your hold, and he had 5.
Ministry approved literature.
Yeah.
Weight 5? Does that mean? What does weight 5 mean?
I don't know.
I assume it slows your ship down somehow.
Oh, that would make sense.
Alex, that'll fill your hold,
So it will.
and you don't. It's expensive. Let's not do that yet.
Damn it.
Yeah, especially since you don't even know where you can sell it yet.
Yeah.
The parsimonious chairman's.
We might as well.
All right.
I don't know. We need an.
Ooh.
I guess we can stop around here, but I mean.
Yeah, when we ship out of this port, maybe.
Yep, that's what I would do. Parsimonious chairman has worked for ruthless captains. He sits behind his imported mahogany. Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yes.
No, I'm. Okay.
Okay.
Well.
It is too warm. All right, keep going.
Okay, we can stop.
He pours the brandy and juice. Measure the amounts.
With a ruler.
It was a. Okay, sure.
I was a pugilist back in London, a young man's game.
Do you know what pugilism is?
It's you punch people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pugilist punches.
Yes, he's punching people with stifling accuracy. He probably wasn't a very good pugilist. This place exists because
But
of
what's the-
constant work.
Adjective related to that. There's
What?
a good adjective.
Pugilism? I don't.
I know that word because of Skyrim. There were gloves of the pugilist, which was the only way to get fortify unarmed, the enchantment. I wanted to punch people, but there's no good way to do it in Skyrim.
Anyhow.
This place exists because of constant work, from the politicians who planned it to the pioneers who built it, to the soldiers who even today defend them from the Tackities. We have need for such work.
Oh, dear.
Bring me nameplates from the Tackity engines. We keep lists. You will be rewarded.
I don't do it, dude.
Yup.
That will
Doing it.
That will make you enemies.
Well,
I guess it won't make you enemies if you don't do the job, probably. But
You remember?
yes.
the Tackities are neutrals.
That's fine.
For now.
Unless
there are
you
those
hunt
in the
them,
reach
yes.
dedicated to our vision. Cool.
The Albion Transit Relay. Locomotives can secure
Oh, we can go
passages
to
to the
London.
far-off territories of Albion. So I think the region you're in is the Reach, and there are several ports. And the port of London is in the region Albion, and the transit relay will take you between regions, I believe.
I'm happy to see. I'm happy to help, Captain. Happy to help. There you are. Keep going past the port. You can't miss it. If you've got good eyes...
Passage isn't free, though.
If you've good eyes... You might even be able to see it from here. Passage ain't free, mind. You can travel first class in your ministry stamped permit, or you can bring a couple of barrels of hours to travel second class.
So we're not going there yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
Also, garrulous. Good word. Offer transport to settlers.
The inspector didn't take up cargo space. This might be good in that regard.
Yes. To Port Avon.
You're going there anyway.
Yes, so I am.
My friend... Oh, well, okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Friend's been sending the would-be settler postcards from Port
You
Avon.
already have
They want to go there.
Yeah, okay. I saw some of that, but I didn't get a chance to read it out loud.
We're gonna go to Port Avon and then we'll call it there.
You don't know where it is?
We don't know where it is, Alex.
Yes, that's what exploring is for.
Where is it supposed to be?
Oh, oops.
Try not to do that so much.
I would like to overrule that with, we'll go to the next port we find while trying to find Port Avon.
Sure. It found a thing, Alex. That's the transit relay.
I think
it doesn't do us any good right now.
Hold on. Tab.
I think it found the transit.
So you hit the edge of the region, which is why the relay is there.
Yeah, so we want to go, like, up north some and then to the right.
Mostly to the right, I think.
Yeah, mostly to the right.
And, the two ports we've been at yet, New Winchester and Port Prosper, those were both, fairly homey. They're, they're colonies, they're...
I think, yeah, once you get
culturally not unlike London. I'd be interested in seeing one of the more exotic ports, Maybe not all the way exotic in this region, but I've seen Magdalene's and it's different, for example.
Cool.
And, the prose in this game is magnificent. The setting is also magnificent.
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Ah! It's angry!
And
oh my god.
It can, throw things?
Whatever it is, I don't... No, I need...
I want to see what its name is. Scribe Spinster.
No! Run away! Run away, run away, run away!
It's shooting at the other thing.
Yep.
What
timing this crewman has. You've been keeping up with the dailies, Captain.
He unfurls a yellowing newspaper. Your passenger from Portsmouth... Oh, dear.
Oh.
No time for rash.
And of course he brings this all up in the middle of, I guess it wasn't quite a battle yet, but all but.
Your passenger is a wanted fugitive. She does not know that you know. A quick change of course. Back to Port Prosper is entirely possible. A swift extradition for her, a well-deserved reward for you. Or you could continue on to her destination. Who knows? She may have reformed. You may be sympathetic. If she's on the run, she may be willing to pay handsomely for her transportation.
Great. That's nice. Thanks for bringing this up. Also,
you fighting it or are you running?
I want to kill it.
Also, that thing is pretty humanoid.
You're gonna die.
The size of your
You're
bigger
screwed.
than your locomotive.
You're screwed, Alex.
No. Let's not be rash. Ah! Hey, buddy. What's up? Maybe I can stop offending it if I...
You already shot at it.
Oh, yeah. So I did.
You are better at dodging than I would have thought given how long you've been playing this game.
I've played Sunless Seas.
Yeah, I found the feel was quite different even though the controls were very similar.
I don't think you have butchery.
Oh, so I don't.
You need butchering equipment on the ship to do that. And I guess that was what the bat found, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess send it out again now that you've confirmed what that is.
Oh my god, that was terrifying. Oh no, it's still there.
It found something.
Hold on.
Tab.
It's more butchery.
So it is. Well, thank you. What the fuck is that thing?
It seems to have lost interest for now.
Yeah, I have 9 hull and not...
Yeah.
Like, I can't fight it.
I wonder what those are.
That is so
I
interesting.
mean, it's called a scribe spinster.
You know
It
what?
seems to be humanoid with, like... Actually, it reminds me of
What
the,
are you
like,
doing?
Mistborn, like, Mist Cloak, the strips of stuff from
What
its
are you
back.
doing?
I don't know where the port is. And I need an ending for this Let's Play. I'ma kill it.
Are you, though?
Well, something is ending. Okay. Well, apparently my...
You have terrible aim right now.
Hey, buddy. What
I
is...
see wind.
Yeah, that's so weird. Oh, God.
So there are different winds, and they don't... There's more to them than just moving air.
So there is. Hey, buddy. Oh, don't get close to the thing.
Yeah,
Got it.
do not do that.
What? I thought it was okay.
You're dead. Oh, no,
Go
you're
that
not.
way. Up and to the right.
I
And
think he's-
don't get close to it.
I
Seriously.
think he's just gonna die. I think he wants to just die.
No, I don't want to just die. Okay, hold on. The peacock winds buffet the engine. The incautious driver whistles a jolly tune.
Good.
So that's the peacock wind.
Okay, this is probably fine. Look at that.
The Scribe Spinster didn't seem highly aggressive, like it stopped pursuing you pretty soon last time.
Hey, buddy.
I like the winds a lot. I would definitely remember wishing for something like that in Sunless Seas, so that
It has
in
found
the emptier
something.
areas you couldn't just go and keep going, but there's actually some, steering
something
to
up.
do.
Also, it hasn't left you alone.
Yep,
it
you
sure hasn't.
really provoked it this time.
I pissed it off. Okay.
I think I saw the icon there and it was a horror.
Oh, cool.
That's a horror.
Fuck it.
So wonders reduce terror when you're near them, horrors increase terror when you're near them.
Fuck it.
But they are interesting, I should
Interact.
think.
The War of Fossils.
So there were miners here because of the hours in it, but an eruption of cantankerite left it in its current mangled state.
Makeshift graveyard stands at the lip of the rock.
Fuck it, I'm doing this.
Oh, you did it!
That was unlikely.
It was only 1 in 3.
You paid your respects by lighting the lanterns, and your terror has fallen.
You have
Wait,
the Taketes.
52?
You started at 50.
Oh, I see.
They each probably started at 50.
The Taketes gratitude. Alright.
That's it. You're done. Leave.
How do I...
First option is leave.
Oh.
The only option is leave.
Oh, yes. And the way.
Yeah, don't stay near that thing. It's creeping out your crew, clearly.
What has it found? What has it found?
That up. Oh,
Something
this
to the
way.
right.
Something.
Yeah,
And you are passing right by that there.
that's fine. What is that?
Think it's a cantankerite, like they mentioned infesting the place. Cantankerous, I guess.
I suppose. Alright,
So did you figure out whatever this thing is? Map? Oh, that looks pretty.
alright, let's keep...
I think that might be mining, and you might need ship equipment for it, but... well,
Hello?
you can scav it. Where
Oh.
did that come from?
Places?
A star-maddened explorer.
Oh, that's just cute! Did I die?
Readers,
Oh, yep.
You died. The hull cracks.
With a...
The sky pours in.
With a groan, like
Oh.
a dying whale, your locomotive...
Oh no! The
I'm sorry,
space
I
is
did
getting
jump
it.
the gun there.
Yes, your locomotive's hull buckles. Die.
The hull cracks. The sky pours in. No!
The cold takes you.
God, what an end.
There are legacies in this game, though. You can pass something on to your next captain.
Yes, much like in the last one. They managed to reclaim the Orphean, worked for the Empire, honest gifts, stolen goods. Though possibly inaccurate, a copy of your predecessor's chart was discovered.
I like the legacies. They make the roguelike
Wait, is this all
permadeath
of them?
thing.
Did I get all of this?
Do you pick one?
Yep.
Wait, what? That's a lot of...
Seemingly.
Huh. You've gained the partial charge. You know what? This is better than Sunless Seas. You know what
It's
I didn't...
much better, yeah.
Yes. In Sunless Seas, there were options.
And
like,
you
so
get
what...
one,
Yes.
normally.
Yes. And of course, you always pass down your chart. Or that's what I did.
I did not always pass down my chart. Sometimes the arrangement of things isn't good and you want it regenerated, for one thing. Anyhow, I do like that this makes, it makes the lives of your captains who just die to something a bit less pointless, and yet it doesn't make the game more forgiving, really.
Yes.
The sea does not forgive, and it will not forgive you. Was the tagline of the other one.
Cool. Okay, well, so...
Well, that was,
Final remark from me. I approve of this.
I was playing Super Mario Sunshine in front of him, and it was nothing but him pointing to things that had happened on the screen and saying, I disapprove of this.
Occasionally I didn't disapprove of things, but most
Can you,
things
like,
I did disapprove
Alt F4
of.
maybe?
Interesting. I can't, like, Alt-Tab out of this game. In any case, we hope you enjoyed us flailing around the sunless skies for the first time.
Oh, there... Oh,
That's...
that was interesting. Do it again. There we go. Perfect.
In any...
Oh, wow, we're almost at an hour and a half.
You get an extra long episode this time. All right. Okay.
I've been Jeff.
This ends the man who was not...
April. Man who once was April.
The man who was April.
Man who was April.
And I am Lexabyte. And we are signing off. Thank you for watching. And remember, if you see a giant half of a mummy man flying around in the sky bigger than your locomotive and shooting laser beams at things,
I don't think they were laser beams, but point stands.
do not engage. Signing out. Goodbye.